Hi there. So these are the 5 foundations I bought last year that are for radiant, dewy complexion that will give my skin luminosity. Luminosity? Luminosity. Let's go. Coming in at number 5 is the Revolution Skin Silk, and I got this in shade F5. This would not have even made it into my top 5 because when I first used it, I hated it. It just didn't cover at all. I was using a brush and putting it on and it wasn't settling and it just looked streaky and horrible. So I put it away, forgot about it for a while, then thought, you know what, I'm going to give it another go, but I'm going to use a different method. So I used a brush to buff it on, stipple it on. That's it. So I literally did it like this. No stroking. I stippled it on, gave it a minute, and then I blended with a sponge and it made it into my number 5. Number 4 is L'Oreal True Match in the shade N2, and I can't find fault with L'Oreal's products at all, really, to be honest, but this was really nice. Got the shade a little bit wrong. I would go for a shade maybe half a shade lighter than your complexion, but there we go. Number 3 is, I'm not quite sure how you say this, NYX or NYX. Anyway, Born to Glow. I bought this in vanilla. Again, probably got too light a shade. You need to go half a shade darker. This will, it looks as if you're lit from within, if you will. Really impressed. Very cheap to buy. Nearly always have offers too, where if you buy 2 products, you'll get a third free. But it's worth giving it a go because you're not really going to waste much money. You could always gift it to somebody if you didn't like it. Number 2, H&B, and this is the Airbrush Foundation Luminous Soft Focus. I absolutely love this. I really did. I wear this a lot. I couldn't find any fault with it whatsoever. It was brilliant, and to be honest, there's always offers on TikTok shop, so again, you're not really going to waste too much money if you find you don't like it. This was in the shade 5N, and for once I got it spot on. To be honest, it is really hard to choose a foundation match off the internet because obviously you're not trying it on, you're seeing with your eyes, and who knows what kind of light they've actually photographed it in. So it is a bit tricky. Sometimes if you get the shade wrong, if you buy a lighter one, you can always mix it, or buy a darker one and mix it. But I do appreciate it's incredibly difficult buying when you can't actually try it on. So my number 1 is the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Beautiful Skin, and I've got this in the shade 3N because I'm quite light during the winter. I have to say, this gave me the most beautiful glow, and it's probably, I've got 2 favourite foundations that I've ever used. This is now one of them, and the other one is the NARS. But Charlotte Tilbury, still number 1. Just a top tip for you, if you buy foundation it doesn't go on very well and you're thinking what an utter bloody waste of money that was, just try a different method of putting it on. Like I say, with the Revolution one, it just hated it to start with. Sometimes foundations like to be brushed on, sometimes they like to be patted on, sometimes they like to be sponged on. You need to find what works with your face, your complexion and that foundation. And I would say, if you don't like it the first time, put it away for a week or so and then try it again with a different method, and you may not have wasted your money after all. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.